Hey Facebook, how are we this morning? I hope you are having a good day. So I am really boring. I'm doing some life admin stuff this morning. I'm going to the dentist. Yay! I am sitting outside the dentist. I've got like 10 minutes. So I thought I would do my daily Facebook live. Yesterday, obviously everyone was focused on Brexit, and I'll be honest, Brexit is something that kind of blows my mind. I don't really understand a lot about it, so I'm kind of, I guess, a little bit numb to it. Whatever happens. We'll see where we end up with it, I guess. It's not something I'm particularly worried about. It doesn't, although yes, it definitely directly impacts me. Obviously, it's political and an economical impact on the business, and we have to understand what's happening. I get that. But something else that, has come out in the last few days with regards to, which is very, very, very specific to our business, is the tenant fee ban. Now, the tenant fee ban, my understanding is that it is coming into force from the 1st of June this year. Now, I think actually we thought it was going to be a bit earlier than that. I think we thought it was going to be around the change, like financial year, April time, but actually it's been pushed. So from the 1st of June, what that basically means is that we won't be able to charge tenants administration and referencing fees for moving them into the property. That's the simple kind of, what's my understanding, it's a simple explanation of it. Now, what that means for lettings-based businesses, so those of you that are running like rent-to-rent portfolios with HMOs, you'll probably be charging an admin fee when a new tenant moves in. It's something we do. And that admin fee covers a cost of doing their contracts, getting their references done, basically all the admin that goes into moving a new tenant into a house, okay? Now, ultimately what this means is you won't be able to charge them that fee anymore. So as a business, if you want to carry on doing references and checks and all the things you want to do, as a business, you're going to have to absorb those costs, okay? Now, there are a few different ways that well, to be honest, there's nothing you can do about it. It is the rules. It's what's happening. There isn't actually going to be anything you can do to change it. So some of the things that you can do to preempt it and be ready for it and be working on now so that it's not going to be a massive problem. It is going to hit revenue. That's it. There is no kind of getting away from that. But there's some core things that you can do in your business that will help you to handle the problem. So I just thought I'd share a couple of my thoughts on it, some of the things that we're talking about internally. The first one is cut costs. Yeah. So with HMOs, for example, quite often you'll be paying for the bills. So you'll be paying the gas, the electric, the water, the TV license, the internet, all those sorts of things. Now, one of the things that we're going to be getting much tighter on, actually from sort of the turn of the year, where we're doing all the meter readings and everything this week, is making sure the meter readings are going in every single month to the utility suppliers, and making sure that also we're with the best utility suppliers that we can be and getting the best deal that we can be getting. Now, at one point, a couple of years ago, Utility Warehouse was the best deal that we could get. Now it isn't. Yeah, so now the Utility Warehouse have just gone up again in their prices. Now it's not the best deal we can be getting. There's lots of different options, and one of the things that we're actively doing over the next couple of months is looking at our utility supply across the business and deciding who we should be going with to save money. Now, if you can't carry on charging the money, you need to sort of recoup that money from somewhere else. So utilities costs is one of those places that you can recoup your money from, because you can go and you can make sure if you've got multiple units, if you've got a big portfolio, you can get like bulk buy business accounts that supply your utilities en masse. They're a little bit cheaper. But one of the activities that you guys should really be considering is going into looking at your utilities, looking at your supply, looking at who you're using for your internet, looking at, the costs of running those HMOs and working out how you can bring those costs down. Because if you've not got the money coming in from admin fees, you need to find it somewhere. So cutting costs while still delivering the quality of service, right? What I'm not saying is go cheap and start like binning off clients everywhere, binning off the quality for your clients everywhere. What I'm saying is work out how you can be getting the same level of quality but saving money. So it's just one example. And the other thing that you can be doing is prospecting more. Now, prospecting, whether you're running a standard traditional lettings agency, an estate agency, a rent-to-rent portfolio, a packaging company, whatever it is that you're doing, tenant fee ban is going to impact you if you have tenants that you charge it to now, okay? So what ultimately you need to kind of think about is where you can get more customers from using the pool of customers that you've already got, that you're working with. So for example, if you've got, let's say you had 25 houses on a rent-to-rent basis through landlords directly. Each of those 25 landlords may, since you first took the house from them, they might have bought more buy-to-let houses. They might have a portfolio. They might have inherited a house. Loads of things can change. So what I'd recommend you do is you sit and you ring through every single one of your landlords and you say to them, have you got any other houses that we could take from you? It doesn't cost you anything because they're already a customer. So you're not having to pay to acquire that new customer. But what also happens is you're giving a better service, so they're more likely to come back to you. If you can get multiple houses through one landlord, it's just a more efficient way of doing business because you're giving them a better service. You know, there's loads of different reasons that it benefits them and you. So prospecting and bringing on as many customers as you possibly can, that is going to be another way for you to generate additional revenue in the next 12 months that's going to be able to balance out the loss of the admin fee ban. So I just really wanted to share that with you before I go into the dentist in about 5 minutes. I hate the dentist, so wish me luck. Have an amazing day. It's super grey and dull and horrible here in Milton Keynes, so I hope it's sunnier where you are. Have an amazing day. I hope it's been helpful, a bit of an insight, just my thoughts. Have a fab day and I'll catch up with you guys later. See you, bye.